My name is Alan Kerins, founder of the Alan Kerins Projects. We work in Western Zambia with vulnerable communities, vulnerable young people, orphaned and disabled young people. We are honoured and humbled to be able to apply for this grant in the €5,000 category. If we're successful, the money we receive will go to sponsoring 50 children to attend high school next year. 50 children that would not get a chance otherwise. This will make a massive difference in their lives, and the reasons why we work where we work and why we do what we do can be seen in the following footage.
Alan came to Cheshire Home in 2005. He's a physiotherapist and he worked with us for a couple of months at Cheshire Home, and when he went home he began to raise money for projects that we're doing around this area.
Well done.
Good.
Yeah.
All the money for the projects, for the wells down on the Makolo, for the borehole here, for the one at the basic school, for the one down at Manimbini, for the houses that you have seen people building around the place also. All of this money has come from this.
All right, good young man.
I spent 3 months there in 2005, and I lived and breathed the struggles of these people. Wonderful people who I connected deeply with. I just believe that there's such a sense of injustice in the world. I don't think it's fair that people in certain countries and certain continents have to endure so much poverty, hunger, and we have so much excess.
My heart breaks when I see children coming in so malnourished. I held a child in the yard one day. The child was like 5 months, 6-month-old baby. And the father of the baby said, no, the child is 7 years old. So the child was so malnourished. It was the size of about 5-6-month-old baby. The 4 people that had come in with the baby, they had walked for 3 days, and they were actually not able to stand up with weakness. The baby died. The child died. Now that breaks my heart.
Some of the kids I worked with as a physiotherapist had severe disabilities. And Kathy every year has 75 or 80 kids in her home, provides surgery, she provides food, she provides accommodation. And it's amazing to see the smile when they actually take the first step or when they get their wheelchair.
It's like a miracle, and it's very emotional to see a child who has come into us maybe at 10 years old, who has never stood up before, and they walk across the yard to you by the end of term, and they go home wearing a pair of shoes and go to school from there.
They have very little, but they just appreciate everything they have. Sister Kathy was doing tremendous work with them, a wonderful nun. And the same with Sister Molly. 200 orphan vulnerable children in her care.
You beautiful baby, say hello. You have a dirty nose now after having your bath.
She started the school under a palm tree. Thanks to the people of Ireland, now 800 kids go to school, and they love to go to school. And they love song and they love dance. You know, they have the same dreams we have to become teachers, singers, dancers, sports stars. But unfortunately, the facilities and structures aren't there, and that's why we're there, to provide these kids with these opportunities and facilities.
These are the best children ever, aren't you? You're the best children in the whole
And I
world.
see and I've experienced the wonderful love and support Sister Molly and Sister Kathy have provided these vulnerable children, be it disabled, be it orphaned. And it's a privilege to see what they do. But they're struggling. They're donor dependent. So we exist to help them.
Without the help we get from donors, these children would probably be dead now. Isn't that right, Susan?
It can be something simple as a crutch or a wheelchair. We are starting sport programs. We're starting a sports centre. Even Alan Stars has started a soccer team in Kayoma for the boys' town. They've started doing theatre and they won a prize for the best dance in Lusaka there recently with bare feet dancers. So that's why we do what we do. Also, Kathy and Molly have housing programs, water and sanitation programs and agricultural programs that we fund and help them get off the ground. Again, because I believe everyone has the right to food to water, to shelter. Simple, basic things that we take for granted. I believe that we're making a difference. You know, I honestly believe that we're, in some small way, changing the lives of vulnerable children and vulnerable people and vulnerable communities in Mongo and Kayoma. Our motto is a hand up, not a handout. We believe that if we provide the kids and empower them and the communities and their families with skills and opportunities and enterprises, they can fend for themselves, that they're not dependent on us. And it's all about education, giving them skills and giving them the confidence and giving them the love and attention so they have the confidence to go out and into the world where they can believe they can fend for themselves and live a dignified life.